Okay, is God real?
No.
Do you believe in God?
No.
Do you think that raping children is wrong?
No.
Do you think... Okay, is God real?
Okay.
Can
Go
God
ahead.
do anything?
Right here, could you know anything about... Could you know God if God purposed that he isn't known?
Nope. Not if he's
Okay.
all
No, I
powerful.
don't think so.
Okay, so if you're going to say X is compatible or incompatible with God, it's going to have to be based on God's revelation.
Okay.
No, I don't think so.
Wait, could God have
I
a
just don't
morally
think-
sufficient
Even
reason
say-
to
even
trick
make the
you into
claim God
thinking that he's
doesn't
revealed
exist.
himself to you?
To say God doesn't exist, it would have to be based on God's revelation.
Wait, I didn't say God doesn't
Or
exist.
just
I said that
deny
you're
that.
committed to global
So
skepticism.
you wouldn't even be able to
He's
say
right. He's
God
not going to
doesn't
follow.
exist
He's not going to track that. There's no point.
without a contradiction.
Sorry, what'd you say?
Wait, what's a contradiction?
Because you can only make claims about God.
No,
If
what is
God-
a contradiction?
No, he's not. He doesn't know what a contradiction
If
is.
you
or
say God
something. I'm
exists
asking him that.
or God doesn't exist, can only know-
Define a contradiction.
well, why would it be wrong to contradict?
Define a contradiction.
Well, why would it be wrong to contradict?
I'm not saying it would be wrong. I'm asking what it means.
Pmars, you know what a contradiction is.
Define it.
I don't want to define it.
Why? Because you know you could be wrong because you don't have access to God's reasons?
Why do I have to have access to God's reasons?
Is that to say that you admit that you don't?
I told you I don't.
Okay, so God could be deceiving you. Is that right?
Well, was that revealed to you?
No. That is a question for you. Could God be deceiving you?
No,
He couldn't be?
he couldn't be.
You saying God doesn't have the power to deceive you?
Correct.
God's not powerful enough to deceive the almighty Pmars. Is that blasphemy or heresy or what is it? Which one is it?
The truth?
So, wait. You think that your imagination is more powerful than God's revelation?
God revealed himself to be truth revealing. So if you're going to say that
Yeah, could God have been deceitful?
No.
Why? How do you know? Because you don't have the access to the reasons why God lies or not.
To say that, like, if we're going to know whether or not God's deceitful, God would have to reveal whether or not he's deceitful. And since God revealed that he's always truth revealing,
Wait, so if God was
no
deceitful
basis
and he
to say
revealed that he was
maybe
always truth revealing, you would agree we couldn't trust that, right?
what?
You said in order for us to know whether God's deceitful or not, we'd have to wait till he said so. What if he was deceitful and he said he wasn't? Could we trust that?
Well, then
That's a
that
yes or
would-
no question.
That would be.
That's a yes or no question.
No.
Okay, we couldn't trust that. I agree. So when God revealed to you that he was truthful, how do you know if you can trust it? You can't appeal to God, right, to ground your knowledge and intelligibility because you don't know what does that for God, and he might be deceiving you, right?
No, you're not getting it.
No, wait. What am I not getting? Could God be deceiving you?
First of all, if we the worldview where God is deceitful, that's going to be a performative contradiction.
I agree that you're delusional. So what I'm saying is, listen, could God be deceiving you? You said yes, right?
No.
Okay. If God was deceitful and he revealed to you that he was not deceitful, you agree that God could be lying?
No.
Okay, so let me just dumb this down. In a world where God was lying, you would admit that God was lying,
Okay.
right?
To say God's
Wait, don't skip past that. In a world where God was lying, you agree God was lying, right? That's just trivially true, right?
No.
That's not true?
No.
In a world where a God lied, did a God
Listen to
lie?
me. You can't make claims about
Listen,
God.
I'm making a claim. I'm asking a question. In a world where God lied, did God lie?
Your question's incoherent.
Listen, in a world where God ate a red M&M, did he eat a red M&M? Do you know what a red M&M is? Can you ground knowledge and intelligibility in red M&Ms without God?
There's a contradiction in your question.
No, there's not. There can't be a
Yes, there
contradiction
is.
in a question.
Yes, there can.
Nuh-uh.
Yes, there can.
Nuh-uh. Could you be wrong about that?
No.
Why not? Because God told you that you're not wrong?
Yeah.
Okay, and then if God was lying about that, you agree he'd be lying, right?
How would you know God's lying?
I didn't say I know. I said if he was. You know what a conditional statement is? What's a conditional statement?
You're not understanding.
What's a conditional
what's happening.
statement?
You don't seem to be understanding.
What's a conditional statement?
I don't know.
Okay, if something is the case, then this thing. So if God was lying, then God would be lying. Is that right?
No.
Okay, if a God other than your God was lying, would that God be lying?
No.
Okay, so you admit that other gods other than the Christian God can be like all
Just
truthful?
let me know when you're done, okay? I'll just say no to every question.
Okay, is God real?
No.
Do you believe in God?
No.
Do you think that raping children is wrong?
No.
Do you think that you're gonna go to heaven when you die?
No.
I'm just. Do you think that clip farming people is wrong?
No.
Do you think that the mustache man from Germany was wrong? Yuji, you can stop me at any point.
Wait, do you think that I'm gonna clip this and post this on YouTube?
No. I think that I am.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, because that's what I'm gonna do.
Wait, Pmars. Back to my question. Is it the case that like Satan is evil?
No.
Is
Wait,
it the
what's
case?
the unforgivable sin? It's all blasphemy.
Yeah. Is it the case that God's plan was to have a prosperous world where people didn't sin?
No.
Is God all good?
No.
Is God all powerful?
No.
Is God all knowing?
No.
Does God have a perfectly efficacious will?
No.
Can God actualize any logically possible state of affairs?
Can I ask questions?
Wait, one more question for you. Did you refrain from blasphemy your whole life?
No.
Oh, okay. That's the unforgivable sin. There you go. You're cooked.
All right. Did you win this debate? Last question.
No.
Okay. Now your turn.
That's crazy.
What's your evidence that atheism is true?
Yeah. So the universe is past eternal, and so if the universe wasn't created,
How do you
then there
know
can't be a
that?
creator.
Is did the universe reveal to you that it's past eternal?
No. No.
How do you know the universe is eternal?
I have good reasons to believe it, and I don't need confidence to know it.
What's the reason to think their universe is eternal?
Yeah, so the reason will be something like I mentioned in the Darth Dawkins discussion, where every event that's ever been recorded has had an antecedent condition. Therefore, I have a good inductive case to believe that this has been the case. Not to say that I'm 100% confident and that I know that, but I have good reasons to think that.
That's begging the question. That's a parts whole fallacy.
Yeah, so if it was begging the question, it would be that because this thing happened, I know that it's the case that this happened. So I'm not saying that. Do you agree that I'm not saying that?
So I guess
That's what
so,
Darth Dawkins tried to say that I was doing too. He said it was an inductive fallacy. I was begging the
okay,
question.
So atheism is true because you have a fantasy that the universe is eternal.
No.
That's what it is.
No.
Okay. So why is atheism true?
Yeah, because I think that true contradictions can't exist, and so the universe can't be created and not created at the same time. And since I think the universe was not created, therefore I don't think it can have been created. So I don't want to hold a logically contradictory view like you when you say that something can come from nothing, and then something came from nothing when God made it or something.
You think your concepts correspond to reality?
Yeah, do you think your concepts align with a deceitful God?
Like, how does anything you can conceive of map onto the state of affairs?
Yeah, I think I have access to a non-eternal, non-perfect state of affairs that allows me to make inferences to the best explanations, and the demonstrated reliability and continued demonstration of that is enough for me to make a start somewhere. You disagree? Well, you gotta disagree, right?
I'm wondering, like, how do you know what the world is apart from, like, your own bias of the world?
Yeah, I agree that I interpret things through my sense data, and to some extent that could be like unreliable. But to say that I'm not having an experience just because the experience I'm having could be false is to misunderstand the fact that all I'm saying. Wait 1 second, I'm almost done. All I'm saying is when I say that I'm experiencing is that I am experiencing. I'm not saying it's 100% reliable or is like definitely past eternal or definitely future eternal or definitely this or definitely that. I'm just saying that because I'm existing, I can formulate these beliefs using my sense data.
Yeah, but the problem is, like, you're using unifying descriptions of the world. And it's like, what is, like, metaphysically primary that has unity and diversity?
You think that unity and diversity is a contradiction?
Not in Christianity.
Do you think, well, a lot of stuff isn't a contradiction in Christianity. Do you think a concrete oneness and manyness is a contradiction?
Which one's universally prior? Which one's metaphysically prior?
Yeah, do you agree that prior in a passage from the universe wouldn't hold much explanatory power? Right? Like, you understand that you should be asking me questions based on what I think about the world if your goal is to change my mind. And saying prior, when I believe that the universe is past eternal...
I'm not trying to change your mind.
Then what are you doing?
I'm showing the contradictions that you're making.
Right. Well, you're not. I don't think you're doing a good job.
Okay.
What was the contradiction?
I gotta go. Love you guys. Bye. Thanks for the combos. Thanks, Gigi.
Goodbye.
See you, bro.
Bye, Fig.
You're hilarious, bro.
Thanks.